for a very long time.
I was searching and trying to understand all these complex structures that I wasn't able to use before, until I decided that I would change it once and for all. I said to myself that I won't stop, no matter what, no matter how hard it will be. I'll keep learning till I find answers to questions that bothered me. And after a long journey, I found it and ready to share it. I think you already know that if you want to improve your English speaking skills, you have to practice, right? You have to speak. Studying grammar will never improve your speaking. Listening to English alone will never improve your speaking. You have to actually speak. But what if you don't have someone to talk to? How can you practice then? Well, there is a technique that allows you to learn to speak English by yourself. No speaking partner is required. This technique can help you to improve a lot of aspects of your sentence structure, vocabulary, grammar, and most importantly, your ability to express your thoughts freely. Well, here is what it is. Learning English through imitation. When I say imitation, I'm not talking about repeating after native speakers just to improve your pronunciation. I'm talking about something that a little more advanced than that. And here is how it works.
Listen to a conversation, a story, or some kind of speech, and then try to deliver that speech in your own words. Let's see this technique in action.
When I was a child,
When he was a child,
my parents liked to pretend, like many other parents,
his parents liked to pretend, like many other parents.
that Santa Claus would bring us presents at Christmas.
His parents liked to pretend that Santa Claus would bring them presents at Christmas.
So when my siblings and I would wake up on Christmas morning,
So when he and his siblings would wake up on Christmas morning,
there would be a bunch of presents from supposedly Santa Claus sitting in front of the fireplace.
there'd be a bunch of presents from supposedly Santa Claus sitting in front of the fireplace.
So that's how it works. But this is only one way to do it. There are other ways too. For example, instead of making imitations of small portions of speech, like phrases and sentences, you can imitate larger portions of speech. So in this case, you wait until speaker finishes a thought or an idea, then try to express it by yourself. Another approach is simply listen to the whole speech and then try to deliver that speech entirely by yourself. So there are several ways to go about it, but what I personally recommend is you just combine them all together. And we call this approach easy to hard imitation.
The idea is that you start with something easy and then increase the difficulty of the activity, forcing yourself to get better. A number of studies have found this kind of training to be very effective.
This is the process when learning happens without awareness. When you imitate, you don't think about grammar. Instead, you're focused on communication and understanding the ideas. So, you're still learning grammar, but you're not aware that it's happening. In conclusion, I want to say that using this approach, you will definitely see results and improvements in your speaking skills. Trust me.